Robert Redford's family lineage. His wife Sibylle Szaggars and their 4 children. Robert Redford, the iconic figure of Hollywood, was married to his second wife, Sibylle Szaggars, for 16 years until his passing at the age of 89 on September 16, 2025. Their love story began in the late 1990s, following Redford's divorce from his first spouse, and culminated in their marriage in 2009. In a heartfelt interview with AARP in 2011, Redford described Szaggars, who is now 68, as a very special person. Despite this affection, the couple chose to maintain a level of privacy regarding their relationship. Let's delve into the details of Redford's widow and their life together after his death. The couple's initial meeting took place in 1996 at Redford's Sundance Mountain Resort. At that time, Szaggars, a German environmentalist and multimedia artist, had just come into Redford's life, 11 years after his divorce from Lola Van Wagenen in 1985. After a day of skiing, Redford invited Szaggars and her friends to dinner, which left her feeling anxious because she was unfamiliar with his filmography. "I thought, what if he wants to talk about his movies?" she recalled during a 2014 panel for the Young Arts Salon. To prepare, she quickly rented and watched clips from his most famous films, fearing an embarrassing conversation. "I probably would have mixed everything," she added, but fortunately, Redford didn't bring up his movies, allowing their connection to flourish without the weight of his fame. Redford appreciated that Szaggars didn't know much about him initially, as it allowed them to connect on a more genuine level. He reflected on this during the same panel, stating, "It was a wonderful beginning of a relationship because it began as 2 human beings meeting each other and finding a connection as 2 human beings rather than being colored by success." In 2008, Redford announced their engagement during an interview with the German magazine Bunte, where he referred to Szaggars as his fiancée for the first time. "We are engaged and very happy with that," he expressed, emphasizing the joy their relationship brought him. The couple exchanged vows in July 2009 in a private ceremony at the Louis C. Jacob Hotel in Szaggars' hometown of Hamburg, Germany. Only 30 of their closest family and friends attended, as they desired a very intimate celebration, according to Pastor Frank Engelbrecht of St. Catherine Church. In a candid 2011 interview with AARP, Redford opened up about his wife, calling her a very special person and humorously noting some of the qualities he cherished about her, including her European background and youth, which he found refreshing. Both Redford and Szaggars shared a deep commitment to environmental activism. Redford, known for his dedication to ecological causes, collaborated with Szaggars, who founded a non-profit organization called The Way of the Rain in 2015, where Redford served as vice president. This organization aims to create educational and artistic performances that raise public awareness about environmental protection. Redford expressed the importance of art in fostering a connection to nature, stating, "Exploring man's relationship to nature has always been a part of my work. During times like these, art can foster a deeper understanding and connection to the earth." Their efforts in environmental advocacy were recognized at the 35th Annual Smith Nature Symposium benefit in 2018, where Szaggars performed a piece titled "The Way of the Rain, Voice of Hope." Redford expressed gratitude for the honor, stating, "Sibylle and I were honored to receive this award at Brushwood Center, a place that provokes thought and provides inspiration to protect our natural world." In 2021, they attended another awards ceremony for the Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation, further highlighting their dedication to preserving the planet. While Redford and Szaggars did not have children together, Szaggars embraced her role as a stepmother to Redford's 3 children from his first marriage. Redford and Van Wagenen had 4 children during their nearly 30 years together: Scott, Shauna, David, and Amy. Scott Anthony Redford was the couple's first child, born in September 1959, but tragically passed away from sudden infant death syndrome just 3 months later. Redford spoke about the profound trauma of losing his infant son in the 2017 interview, reflecting on how such a loss impacts a family. "You're not equipped to deal with it," he admitted, acknowledging the lasting effects of that grief. Their second child, daughter Shauna, was born in November 1960. Although she tends to keep her personal life private, Redford mentioned her involvement with the Sundance Institute, which he founded, indicating that she and her siblings are now in a position to carry on his legacy. Their third child, son David James Jamie Redford, was born in May 1962. Jamie, who faced the challenges of having a famous father, discussed the unique situation he found himself in during a 2016 interview. He acknowledged the dual nature of his father's fame, which could be both beneficial and burdensome. Sadly, Jamie passed away from bile duct cancer in October 2020, leaving behind a wife and 2 children. The youngest of Redford's children, daughter Amy, was born in October 1970. She pursued a career in acting inspired by her father's work in the film industry. In interviews, she expressed how growing up around the filmmaking process influenced her own artistic journey. Redford often referred to his children as his greatest achievement. In a 1998 interview, he shared the challenges of parenthood, stating, "The hardest thing in the world is when your children have problems." He emphasized that while he had enjoyed a successful career, his children were the most significant part of his life. In addition to his beloved wife Szaggars and daughters Shauna and Amy, Redford is survived by 7 grandchildren, ensuring that his legacy will continue through future generations.